Hey, traders. Okay, 1.6 million short at the lows. Did we trap them? Is it the low? Welcome everyone. Yeah, yeah, we kind of caught this one earlier quite nicely. But yes, welcome everyone. How is everyone doing? Shout out to everyone in the chat already. I mean, it's pretty quiet in here so far. Let's smash up the likes. Let's get things going. It is a Friday night stream. I'm kind of tired already, but we will liven things up in a bit, depending if anyone does want to join on the stream tonight. But yeah, actually, I need to post this in the group, don't I? Da, 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 da. There we go, just in case anyone has missed it. Tweak, David Gold, Liquid, Deco, Ollie, Matthias, PD, 3UZ, Sergio, 1000, Off Crypto. Cool. Shaman 8. Hey bro, congrats on catching that low. I'm scared of the weekend open and capitulation wicks, but looks like a potential bottom. Yeah, I mean, it's still very much like even I'm kind of stumped on this price action right now. It's from a like a high time frame perspective. I just don't know. I'm trading things as we get them and taking little scalps here and there, but I mean, I've got to it's kind of rare that I don't really have an idea of where the market is going. But right now I just kind of feel like that. I just feel like I'm a little bit it's probably play like the fact that we had a week off over Christmas. So since like the 23rd of December, we had our Christmas party thing. I was away from the charts for about a week, and coming into the new year, it's very low volume. And then I'm away on holiday next week. So it's like, it's been really, really difficult this week just to get myself back into things and to be able to kind of trade it with any like real confidence like I often do have on the charts and what often works really well. But yeah, I guess the price action for a lot of people is kind of crazy right now. Like back here, I was extremely confident that we were not going to head into a bear market because it was just very obvious. At this point, it's a bit more brutal right now. Like this price action compared to what we had like over in the summer is much more difficult. So it's a tough one. It's a tough one. The last like really kind of high quality trade was the short from 52k, and fortunately I was streaming that live, so we were doing the live stream for that short of 52k, and we still remain there. Like I mean, fortunately I streamed it, but unfortunately I'm no longer holding that short, which is slightly annoying. But that's what happens when you have to go away on holiday and you have Christmas and you have all of those kind of things. Yeah, but hey. So, my thoughts on the chart. I want to go over some Bitcoin analysis. I want to touch upon the altcoins as well. There are a few altcoins that I am looking at, and I have prepared some stuff for that. But yeah, overall, just it's a Friday night. I mean, kind of on holiday soon, and I'm very tired. So yeah, let me have a look at the chat. You'd love it if we went sideways, tap 50-ish, and dump again back to mid 30s. That would be nice. I mean, at least we'd get a bounce because we haven't really seen a bounce at any point through all of this, mini little bounces that have happened. We've had two of them back in like the end of November and then towards the end of December. We've had two little bounces from this kind of crazy downtrend. But for me, yes, I am in a long position from the lows, the Binance lows, and from this daily level. But macro, we just have to wait and see on the macro. So let's get into some things in a bit. So a few things I did want to cover today, and I think what I'll do after that, I don't know if anyone is around that does want to join in the stream today. We've got 83 viewers. It's not too bad. Let me just send a message quickly. Alex Trainer knows not much sign of a reversal, no long buying wicks. Well, there kind of was. Okay, let's go down onto the low time frames here. You up, man? So yeah, it's still very much like it's still such low volatility right now. And even though we haven't had like a major capitulation, I just don't see that happening right now because there really isn't a whole lot of interest in the market in general. What we do have is, so these are the shorts that I was talking about earlier, like this big short right at the bottom. This, for the first time, really, we do have these trap traders right down at the lows, and realistically, it was all, you had short interest there at the bottom, so an increase in short positions. Immediately, that kind of reduced, and then you had that big stop loss, big kind of reduction in open interest and everything down here. So, I mean, yeah, in terms of Bitcoin price action, there's not too much more to say. We did go over this earlier in the voice chat and we were talking about things briefly, but it is just one of those environments where right now it's not often it happens, but it's one of those confusing ones. Shaman 8. OI is at all-time high though. It's not. Okay, so it isn't. It is on a few. Yeah, it kind of depends how you're looking at it, I guess. But open interest, okay, let's look at some exchanges and let's just go through some stuff. Let's go on to, for example, weekly time frame. We've already looked at this. Open interest. Okay, let's do a more cleaner chart. Clean this up. So here's our profile, and this is from inverse perpetual, which is kind of important, right? Is open interest at all-time highs? No. Okay, so first of all, with derivatives, open interest is certainly not at all-time highs. You go on to another exchange. FTX, yes. Is it? So FTX is. Bybit isn't. Binance? No. So I'm not really. I don't know. Like I've seen these charts posted that people saying that open interest is at all-time highs, but I'm not really. Yeah. It very much depends on the exchange that you're looking at, and it depends on what kind of instrument you're looking at, whether you're looking at spot, perpetuals, and yeah, all of that kind of stuff. But I'd guess FTX. The thing is, there's absolutely no way, like no chance at all, that this is open interest being at an all-time high from retail. It just can't be. It really can't. And this is the thing, like so often we see maybe I just need to I don't need to comment on it. It's yeah, it is possibly from short positions on here, but I guess the thing is, like, okay, think if you're short. So this is where, like, we're in a downtrend. Maybe you're short from the highs, and maybe you've been compounding that on the way down. If we are at those all-time highs in open interest right now, it's more so probably to do with the fact that why would you close if you are in one of those swing short positions, and we haven't seen any strength in the market at all? There's not been a single higher high been put in. It's just been a downtrend for 50 days. There's really not any reason to be closing those shorts. So it would make sense from where the big money is that open interest would be kind of high from there, but I'm not reading too much into that. I just, yeah, you just got to take price action as it is. Tiny718 thinks the bottom will be at 27k. We will see. I don't know what's going on there. What have we got? There's a very large stablecoin position on Binance opened, driving stablecoin open interest to all-time high. Okay, yeah, I did see the USDT one earlier, but we'll see. I'm going to say I'm sick of doing macro analysis on Bitcoin. I'm really fed up of it, so I'm not going to do any more macro analysis on Bitcoin. I'm just fed up. It's like we'll see how it goes. I'm going on holiday next week, so either way, I'm not going to be able to trade whatever happens so much. So if we go to 27k, we go to 27k. That is absolutely a target. But I have never in my life seen sentiment this low. It's far worse than it was in the summer, because at least during the summer period, we just had this mad run up. Everyone was still kind of like, okay, cool, it's just a shakeout of leverage positions. We're going to go back to all-time highs. At this point, everyone's thinking, shit, this has just been a complete failure of everything that you thought would happen in the market. Nothing from previous cycles has been working. All of the moon boys are fucked. And generally speaking, it's just probably the most bearish I have ever seen Bitcoin, more so than 2018, more so than last summer. And that goes for a lot of the altcoins as well. So I do have thoughts. I need to put them into perspective and give like a really clear analysis on that, because we're seeing stuff already that is down like 80-90% from its highs, just like 2 months ago. We are seeing stuff that is doing that, and we're in a bear market. Like, we've had a bear market for 50-60 days now. So it's kind of crazy. It is kind of crazy that people are so bearish at this point, because there is a lot of stuff that still looks good about the market, and I do want to go over some of the stuff that looks good about the market, just to give maybe a bit of hopium, maybe a little bit of impartial analysis, because yes, Bitcoin looks like shit. Yes, the crypto markets in general look like shit. But there are certain things, and for myself, I have been buying some of this fear. I haven't been buying as confidently as I normally would. So the 29k low, very, very confident that we would get that short squeeze higher and we'd have a really, really good move up, because everything was showing us that this was going to happen. We had the MPOC down here. We had so much nice divergence building around this area, and I just did not see us breaking down below like that 30k region. So I was so confident about this. The same with the 40k low. I was probably the most bullish person. Like I was as bullish as you possibly could be at that 40k low. But at this point, for the first time, I think ever, maybe ever, I'm unsure. So I am genuinely unsure on what the market is going to do next. We can do all the analysis we want, but I just do not have that much of a bias right now on the charts, and it's a very weird position to be in. So yeah, one thing I did want to show today, this is kind of shared all over the place. Okay, you can pull a fractal, and it's exactly what we were seeing back in um, June and July. Okay, so you can see the price action is almost identical. Okay, you come up back up to your highs. You have that big kind of wick down. You come back up to your highs. You capitulate. Let's just move that up to where it should be, lining up with a wick, and look how similar the price action is, with a very slight time difference on it. Okay, so there is what we're doing now compared to what we were doing last summer. Very similar. I am in a long position. I do like that we do have. I did see Malinka. Sorry, you did ask me where the anchored VWAP was. It was from the COVID crash low. So this is just Bybit, by the way, but there are other exchanges that are showing this also. So we do have the anchored VWAP from the COVID crash low. Our average price for Bitcoin is since that point is right where we are now. So there is support here. We have come back into doing something very similar to what we did again back in the summer, coming into a previous area of accumulation. Last time it didn't quite take the lows. This time it hasn't quite taken the lows. But we really do just have to kind of wait and see. Hello, Beast. Expanded flat on wave count now. Low is taken, so looking bearish in my opinion. You're talking locally? I just have to check this because I've I've heard a lot of things about the expanded flat about coming down here. Um, but if we were to get one, it would still give us a bounce. So at least locally, the low is in. So even if we are doing some kind of expanded flat on this, I'm not really seeing it. Yeah, we've taken these lows, but if we, yeah, we'll see. Tom Martins, how long have I been in crypto? I've been in it for about 5 years. 2017, I did start trading it. Did CME make a lower low on the weekly? We'll have a look. I'm going to do this for Farhan again. Why didn't it show my... Whoa. What? Um, Add 1 and 2 standard deviations on that anchored. Yeah, there we go. that would give us this. I don't use the standard deviations on my VWAPs very often. Let's just use the one. Oh man, it takes us down to 26,700, which is like perfect. Anyway, never mind about that. I just like the actual VWAP itself. Let's check out the CME. No, CME hasn't made a lower low yet. No. This gap is old that had been filled. We do not need to have that on the chart. Yeah, Bitcoin's weird. Jerome, do you think we are primed for a huge short squeeze soon? Everyone is so bearish right now. See, I don't know because I'm not seeing the volume, and this is the thing that is really confusing me at the moment. And I think it's the time of the year that we're doing this. I'm just not seeing the volume to give me any confidence that we can get a short squeeze, because there really isn't that much short interest like opening at these lows. So again, I'm going to go back to this range here. There were so many shorts opening, there was so much volume, and there was so many people going short within this range that we had back in the summer that just isn't happening now. So it's really difficult because we just don't have the volume here to be able to accurately kind of go over what's going on. There's some nice trades to be had, but I'm just waiting for volatility. We're still not getting it. Yes, we had a move down, but it's not volatile. And that's the difference. What we need, volatility, is stuff like, we need to see price action doing this. Like actually going up and down, not just doing this, which is what we've been doing recently. It was just down, 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 down. And yeah, okay, you go down, you have a little bounce. You go down, you have a little bounce. You go down, you have a little bounce. It's just not volatile. So yeah, we will see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, let's do some altcoins. And then I think Senti is around, so I'm going to bring Senti onto the chat. I'm going to do a few altcoins. Just a little hopium for everyone. So ones that I am looking at right now. So Cardano, first of all. Let's go through it alphabetical order. Cardano back down to your weekly level. This is major support. We've seen previously that it's had a really good bounce from this area. And what Cardano often does, and we have seen this before, okay? We've seen it before in this range. You hold a level for a long time, and eventually you do get that big markup. So we don't have all the history here because I'm using just the Bybit chart, but with Binance it was kind of like this. You hold around this monthly level, you have a big markup in price. What we're seeing now on Cardano is very similar, but on a much kind of lower, smaller scale. Yes, still a downtrend, but we are at quite major support here on Cardano. So I'm looking looking at it slightly as this being a very, very major support here, and not looking too bad overall. So Cardano's there. Cardano's looking okay. AVAX, another one, 786 and your weekly level. So a really, really important support here on AVAX. So there is potential here for there to be a pretty good bounce, because again, we haven't had one of those yet. And also, I would imagine if we do pull a little fixed range, okay, we've got value area low of this range, your point of control just above. If we do pull our point of control, let's take it back from over here. Let's take it over here. We're just below it. And this seems to be quite common with a lot of the altcoins right now, the ones that have been showing more strength, is we're just hanging out below the POC, which is very much like you would see on a VWAP. So if the VWAP's coming, kind of moving along, you'd quite often see price just hang out below VWAP, and then you would get that move up. So AVAX, another one that's looking interesting to me. I'm not going in too hard on any positions because I do want to see strength, and until I see strength and until I see volume come into the market in general, I'm just being very careful and just taking scalps and very short, very small, quick day trades on everything. Bit token, again, massive support here. It is holding, so that's looking okay. BNB has come down into a really nice area, so we do have golden pocket daily level on BNB, and it has had a correction of now 35%. Reasonable. Okay, so if we are looking at continuation from this BNB, another one that's looking kind of okay. Dot has been trading really nicely recently. So we have high time frame support here on Dot. We do have the point of control here. We do have the 786 here. And this is my green box. So this is an area that I am looking to buy. I have bought some Dot. So the other ones I haven't yet kind of gone into yet. But Dot is something I have been trading. I was long from the lows down here. And this is a compound on here. Luna, again, really, really good support here. So again, we do have an anchor VWAP. We're kind of just testing below that region, golden pocket area, high time frame support, 1-to-1, that kind of thing. So there is stuff going on this. One has been great. This is just a trade that was taken recently. It's kind of already hit target. I was going to go over spell, but that's now dropped below, so that's actually invalidated. Sushi. Okay, so Sushi had a good markup towards the end of last year. You've come back down into support again, so you did have this accumulation. So this being very much like, basically, think about Bitcoin at 29-30k, putting in this range, coming down here, getting that short squeeze, coming back in. You can look at Sushi almost as this being that 40k region. Okay, so Sushi is another one that looks half decent at this point. Okay, it is a downtrend again, but there is potential for it to make a higher low. And that's about it. So I've gone through the whole charts. Alex D, I've gone through all of this today. Any chart that I haven't shown, I don't like. So Solana, shit. Okay, off. Yeah, Solana's just not. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Let me have another look at Solana. So I did have a trade from Sol on the daily level that got quite quickly invalidated. So I'm no longer in that, but I will maybe do a little bit more on Solana, but maybe not. Andy, Link, yes, I Link has been really good. Um, so again, Link I've been trading. The thing is, you're already up on Link, and in this kind of market, you don't want to be you don't want to be getting into positions that are already up. Yeah, it's been showing strength and it's been showing really good resilience within this region. Let me go on to my actual. Where is my actual training chart? Here. There we go. Okay. So with Link, we did have the cipher, and then you come into the 0.5. So I mean, it's kind of a cipher. It's not the best in the world. Your 786 would be up here somewhere, and it's a cipher-ish, and you've come into your 0.5. So that is it's hit completion, it's hit target. So I'm not really talking about Link too much anymore. I would not want to be getting into long positions on this. Solana at a weekly level. I'm really like just blasting through these, and then we're just gonna have a general chat because it is a Friday and I do want to just chill out. It is. Look at that. Why was that not on my chart? How was it not on my chart? Solana of the week. Okay, okay. I'm gonna reevaluate this right now because I did get stopped on Solana, so I'm kind of like, fuck it. But yeah, Value area low. Yes. Yeah, it's okay. Solana's okay. See, this is what I was looking at afterwards, because what we do have here is this OB. It's a small one, but we do also have the 1-to-1 down here, and it would take out these lows. So I was almost hoping for this on Solana. If we can go lower, I'd be very happy, because yeah, no longer holding, and I'd love to see it come down to around $110. So that would be really, really nice if Solana can come down to around $110. I would certainly look to get back into Sol there. Link looking good against ETH, yeah. Okay. Right. Okay, let's get this up to, we have just over 100 viewers. Let's get it up to 75 likes. And we will just go into general chit chat. I'll bring some people onto the stream. I think Sentia's around. I'm not sure who else is around. I don't know if anyone. Yeah, I think. Yeah, if anyone else from crew would like to join in, just tag me in the chat, and we can have a general conversation. Oh, it's been a while since I've done a Friday stream. See if everything works still. Tiny718, like to already dig your TA, one of my faves. Thank you very much. I mean, my TA right now is probably, and I'm going to admit it, like myself, I don't feel like I'm on form right now. I mean, I've done some good trades recently, but I don't feel like I'm on form with the charts, and I'm going to blame it that I'm just going on holiday. And I've not yet got back into like full-on work mode, and I really, really, really want to get back into work mode and really want to look at more at the charts, but I'm going to Mexico in a couple of days, so yeah, I am very tired. But thank you very much. I'm glad my TA is still making sense. Gotta get my headphones on. It'd be nice to have someone to talk to on stream. Hello.
You can hear me good?
I can hear you. Yeah, I think the stream can all hear you as well.
Well, firstly, let me say hello to the stream and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to everybody.
Yes.
Since I haven't been here for a while.
It has been a while, man. How's things? How's your Christmas and
very
New
good,
Year?
very good. Thank you. Had a lot of fun. Needed that like time away, you know? Just chill out.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a reset once in a while, because just staring at charts, you know, days on end, it can get to you after a while. So yeah.
It definitely
remember
can.
to take breaks, everybody.
I think that's
and it's been a hard, like it's been like an intense like like year and a half. Since the March crash, it's just been full on. It's every day. So yeah, it's a good rest.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'd agree. It's
Especially with the lockdowns, you couldn't go anywhere. There was literally nothing else to do.
Have you yeah, so are you back now? You're back in the UK or hello?
Yeah, sorry, wait. Yeah. No, I'm back in the UK. Now I'm back in
Cool,
the
cool.
UK. Yeah. Back and ready to go. Although I was still doing a few. I wasn't leverage trading. I was just spot trading on a few stuff while I was away. I haven't been trading Bitcoin at all. I've literally just been looking at coins which are showing strength and just been buying pullbacks.
Yeah.
Literally all I did. So I had some nice plays on Luna, Atom, Spell, Frax. These were my biggest plays while I was on holiday.
Yeah, I haven't looked at Frax. Yeah, I might have to check that out. But yeah, Luna's been nice and Spell as well. Like I I actually took a trade on Spell a few days ago and it didn't quite work out. It's just pulling back too much. Got a bit of a bounce here, but
yeah, the whole market is apart from a few things, but majority of things are shitting the bed.
Yes. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's been a pretty shit start to the year, to be fair. But yeah, the year's a long time.
And in a way, it's good that you put in the low early. And maybe if we can reverse it. So yearly open now becomes a really important level, I think, across the whole market. And if
yearly level is huge. And if you take the yearly level, the yearly open, it's basically about the midpoint of if you take this as a huge range, right? It's basically the midpoint.
Yeah.
So yearly open is huge now. You have to reclaim that. That's like key.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. At some point, we're going to come in and test that, and that'll be when everything becomes very.
It was interesting what you were saying earlier, that you're a bit you're not sure. And I was talking to somebody in the crew chat earlier, and I was saying the exact same thing. Like, I'm at this point where I'm just a bit like, I'm not sure which direction. Like, but one thing I do have to say is, right, if you pull up Trading Light and you go to FTX, right, and then you put the sliders on, the low one on 30 and the top one on like 100 and 162, right? You can see that the FTX, right, the last 5 times they put up these walls, they've literally just been pushing price wherever they want it to go with these big walls. And now there's a big wall here. I don't see, like, literally the last 5 times they've done it, each time price has gone where they wanted it to go.
Yeah.
So we've got a wall here. So could this be a temporary bottom in? I mean, it's an obvious place. And I do think that this might be a temporary reverse area. I'm not saying that we're going to go back up to like fucking 60K, but it could be a local bottom for now.
Yeah.
Because the last 5 times they've done it, they've literally pushed price where they wanted it to.
Yeah. No, I agree. And that is for me, this is the clearest thing that we've got right now. And you are going off of an exchange that historically has always been very,
I mean, zoom out on
very
that
reliable.
Chart. Yeah, zoom out a little bit on the chart. And move your zoom in locally and move the bottom slider up to about 30.
Zoom in here.
Yeah, and then move your bottom slider up to about 30.
Okay. So we got here. So it's been getting the lows, been getting the highs. Is this what you want to be seeing? Do you want a bit more?
1 second. Let me have a look at mine. What I'll do is I'll just take a picture of mine and I'll post it in the chat. It'll be a lot easier.
Yeah.
1 second. There we go.
Run is saying, watch them pull it. They're not going to pull it.
They're
committed. Yeah, they're committed already. It's halfway through. So, I very much doubt that will get pulled at this stage. The interesting thing as well is now the asks have just gone. So we did have a bunch of asks above price, and they have gone now. So
I've sent it to you in Discord as a PM.
I got it.
Yeah, so if you just look at those clusters where they've set up those walls previously,
Mm.
right? Each of those 5 times, and price is respected at each time. Literally, there's one exchange just pushing price around.
Yeah.
Just using passive order flow.
Yep. Where was this from? Yours is showing really nice and clear.
Yeah, I'm not sure why yours is a bit different.
Ah, here we go. Cool. If I turn HD off for some reason, it's much clearer. Look at that. Let's just keep it. Turn HD off, and then yeah, it's much clearer this way. But if I do turn HD on and we just bring that back down, there we go. Clean it up a little bit. They're certainly supporting price right now. So
Yeah.
It does seem that actually, I'm going to look at this locally.
Just on the sentiment, like
wow.
it is very, very bearish at the moment. Like even some of the hard-felt, people who are like, we're gonna like are switching bias now. Like it's over. Like that
I
at
know,
that
it's
point,
great.
like okay, we're at a
Yeah.
serious point now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's make or break like right now for the chart in general. I think it is. We've got to that point where
I mean, we need to call it how it is. Every time frame up to the weekly and the monthly is on a downtrend. The weekly and monthly will be on a downtrend if they close where they were. I mean, market structure wise, right?
Yeah.
So like if you want to call it a bear market, whatever you want to call it, right? That's what it is at the moment. Just the question is how low do we go? I have no idea. Like honestly, I have no idea. Could bounce from here, could bounce from 37K, could all the way go down all the way down to the range low, 27K. Like I have no idea at the moment.
Yeah, it's confusing. It is very confusing.
I don't think I don't think it's a problem. Like there's no issue that you don't know. You don't need to know. What you need to do is when you get a sign, then you need to react to it. Just wait for the market to do what it wants to do, because the market's always going to do whatever the fuck it wants to do.
Yeah. I think the thing as well, like because I had and this is very similar again back to the range that we had back in June, July. It was quite clear, and we saw spot accumulating quite heavily within this 46k region, and they're still holding. They're like that hasn't collapsed at all at this point, but it almost feels as though like, okay, right, the position has been built around this region. You flush it lower, and this is very, very common. Like if you've got big money, you'll happily be at a loss for a while, and you'll be hedged against that anyway. So you build a position just in case you can't start. You build a position. You start to pull people in to the trade that you are ultimately looking for on spot, and then the derivatives start to follow suit. You start to build open interest, you start to get longs opening down at these lows. Then you can kind of rug pull, which is what we've seen just like recently, and then you reverse it and you come back up, and then spot position fine, because I mean, you zoom out, and who cares if you've bought here or here? It really doesn't make any difference. If the target is like 100k or something, it doesn't matter. But yeah, we know spot have been accumulating quite heavily down here, so it's mad. Like perps look awful. Spot charts look kind of a lot a lot better.
Yeah, and like the volume is just so low. Like retail is gone.
It's mad.
Like they've run.
Look,
Like they've been absolutely chewed up these
Mhm.
last 1.5 years. Absolutely destroyed.
Yeah.
And they
I'm actually I'm gonna do it. So price today is exactly the same as it was this time last year.
yeah, we're just in a ranging. We're literally
So-
we're going sideways.
So I'm gonna do a general question to the chat. We do still have 100 people in here. A general question. Your overall portfolio, and this is for anyone watching on the stream, overall portfolio, because we are literally exactly the same price as we were this time last year, right now. Are you up or down on your portfolio compared to last year at this time? So I'm gonna wait. Yeah, let's see what the comments bring. I'd imagine most people are down.
You can do those YouTube polls as well. Have you ever
Yeah.
done one?
I've not. I don't think that get many people.
Hey, there's 100
let's
people watching.
let's get up to 10k subs, and we maybe do that.
Right, nice hair yesterday, by the way. How come, like, bodybuilder, he gets Luke with, fully,
I mean,
fresh
I had
cut,
I had my haircut yesterday. I had my haircut, and
he gets a special treatment. You know, those 75k subs, dude. You gotta look fresh for that.
Yeah. And my face was just there. I rewatched it. I had no idea what the stream looked like. I just rewatched it. I was like, fucking hell, my face is literally the whole screen for like half the show. But yeah. At least I'm just down in the corner here. I mean, my hair's the same. I just haven't got anything in it. Oh man, this is so it is. The consensus is down. Oh, I don't know. Okay, let's have a look. So, Buddy, way down got chopped up. Testy up, Duraj up, Colo up, Runner up, the Nerio down. I mean, for all the losses that's been pasted. Braveheart down, Entree up, Cowboy up. Hey, well, I'm looking at the chat and I see crew members up and people I don't recognise down. So that's a good sign for a start. Although we do have a few people in the crew that are down at the moment. But hey, you're going to turn it around. It's all going to be good.
If it's your first bull run, you can. It's understandable. It's just a learning experience.
This is another thing. Could you even call this a bull run? It's been a bull run for layer ones, but that's it.
I mean, as you're saying, like this point, where you're asking people to tell you where they put, this time last year or whatever, right? We've just been going sideways.
Yeah.
It's just consolidation. Yeah. Although the range is huge, it is consolidation. Because volume, like, what do you do in a consolidation, right? Volume drops. Right? And we've been going sideways. Like, in my opinion, we're in a consolidation. Like, yeah, look at the volume. In consolidation, you can have a bull run and you can have a bear market, like mini bull run, mini bear market, But I think this is just a consolidation period. I do think that, like, we hold this range and it leads to higher prices at some point. When? I have no idea.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
It just kind of sucks because, everybody wanted to see higher numbers, but, just got to be patient.
It's amazing. And I am... I'm absolutely convinced, and this is why I'm just never going to be like I'd never give up on crypto anyway. Like I love it, and this is the market we're in, and it's amazing. It's just so much fun. 90% of the time, but
yeah, I agree with you 100%. The only thing I don't like at the moment is just so much correlation with the S&P during US sections. Like it's fucking ridiculous.
But it comes and goes. Usually you get about 3 weeks of correlation, and
it's quite high. Like it's been super high, like 0.8 plus, like for a while now,
and just underperforming as well.
Yeah, just like when the S&P is closed, we sell off. S&P opens, it sells off and we sell off with it, but harder. Then it
Yeah.
bounces and we don't fucking bounce. You know what I mean?
It was so funny the other day, because S&P was dumping, right? And Bitcoin, this was here, like it was around here. So yeah, it was the open. Oh no, what am I talking about? Here we go. Okay, yeah, 230. So this was when S&P started selling off, and S&P 500 sold off like immediately on open on the 5th of January. So if you do go back and check the charts, it sold off immediately on open. And we had this little bit of movement down on Bitcoin, and it was going on for about like 4 hours. It was lagging behind S&P, and S&P was down like 4%, or well, no, not 4%. That's ridiculous. But it was
Like
down half as much as it
2%.
was. Yeah. And Bitcoin was holding. I was like, this is pretty fucking good, right? Like Bitcoin's holding really nicely here. I'm kind of impressed. So I took a long position at the lows after it took these. And then just suddenly I went off and I went and got dinner. I ate, and then alerts just all over the place. I came back, oh fuck, right, we're down at the monthly, we're down at the weekly, within like the space of minutes. So it was holding so nice, and it's just like, you know what, no, fuck it, just collapse. And yeah, it really did try to hold at these levels, and that's the thing, as soon as you break it, carnage. But we're getting a bit of a move down now.
And that's where I think that's where that Bitfinex wall was, that particular area. Ate through that completely.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, price action looks like absolute shit. Like,
yeah. And normally I'm
you know what you were saying about the alts being down like 80-90%, right? Like they're down 80-90%, and if you're holding them, like, and you bought near the highs, I feel for you. But just realize this, they can go down another 80-90%, and I've seen it.
Yeah.
Like, just because it's down 90% doesn't mean it can't go down another 90%.
Yeah, you have your 90% correction, and then you do another one when the bull market hits.
Yeah.
It's
rough.
There's a lot of shit from back in 2017, 2018 that we've seen plenty of that before. And
but maybe we need because there's just, there's so much shit out there with such high valuations.
Mm-hmm.
Like all these meme tokens are like billions of dollars of valuations. Like, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, it's mad. I've just seen his comments. So Dominique, you're saying there is a volume profile to see the wallets in profit percentage wise. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about, but there is some on-chain stuff on Glassnode and stuff where you can see the overall profit from the whole market of who, like, what kind of leverage they're trading and what profit they're in. And at the end of last year, for the first time in the whole year, profits across the board, like the average profit for your average crypto trader was negative, and that was the first time that had happened all year. So we are in a situation even more so than back here. Like back here, most traders were still profitable. Now they are absolutely not profitable, and this was around November time, I think. So I think people just got massively overexposed at these highs, and then everything just absolutely shat itself and fell apart. So yeah, on the night that Senti and I were out partying, it's the whole crypto market.
Oh, that was the night, was it? Hell yeah, dude.
That's when the whole market fell apart.
What a mistake. What a mistake.
I know, man. That's what happens when we can't hold the market.
Hey, I'm so happy that I had fucking stop losses. That's why you make sure you fucking put stop losses in if you're ever going away, guys. Like, shit like that can happen and ruin you.
Well, yeah. I mean, how frantic was I trying to be like, I needed to log onto my exchange. It's like, shit, I don't have my two-factor authentication on this phone. I was like, fuck. I just knew I was getting liquidated on some stuff. Luckily, they were only small positions, but I couldn't get to my two-factor authentication. I was just like, oh, man.
You were like, have you seen the markets? I'm like, me, I'm too drunk for this.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, what else do we have? Jason Wood, I see you draw support lines on monthly, weekly, daily. Do you use any lower time frames such as 4 hour, etc.? Yes, of course I do. I'm just for like my main levels because I mean daily, weekly, monthly give you plenty of stuff. Those are the ones that I mainly draw. On the lower time frames, I'm mainly looking for order blocks. So the thing with daily levels and weekly levels, they'll give you really wide OBs. So I don't really want to be looking at a wide range. So the reason I mark levels on daily and above is because I want a level. I just want a set level there. Like, for example, we have a daily down here at $41,009. I just want that level set because if you're looking at an order block, it could be 2-3%. The nice thing about going back down onto your kind of 4 hour, your 1 hour, your 30-minute time frames and things is you can look at OBs and you're only going to be talking about a very kind of small percentage of that. So yeah, generally speaking, high time frame levels, daily and above, and then the equivalent, which is an order block, will be on anything below that. Yeah. Mr. Brutality, never seen anyone laugh about getting liquidated. I mean, I can laugh about it because I was in a swing short, and that did very much help on that day. But yeah, I got kind of wrecked on quite a lot of positions. I saw my emails in the morning. I was like, "You've been liquidated. You've been liquidated. You've been liquidated." But they're all just the thing is, um, I use isolated margin a lot of the time just to protect myself if I do anything stupid because I'm looking at so many coins all the time that now and again, and although I'm very, very profitable as a trader, I'm very happy with the way that I trade. I do, like anyone, I make mistakes. Um, but yeah, what was I going on about? Um, yeah, I use isolated margin. I know the risk that I want to take, and it's generally tiny. For my whole portfolio, it's just it's tiny, so it's all good. And these were like silly, just alt trades, day trades. That's the thing as well. If you're a day trader, scalp trader, and you get liquidated, you're going to be one of the first hurt on that. So it's good in a way to be stopped or liquidated early if you're a day trader slash scalp trader because then you don't have to take the whole drawdown because you're probably like knocked out of it really, really quickly rather than having to take the full drawdown and the full kind of move. And that's even when I do use leverage. It's very, even when I don't need to use leverage, sometimes on my trades, like just stick leverage on it and it helps. But so again, it's another topic. Oh, Pramod Prakash, 4:30 a.m. in India. Got up to attend your session. Thank you very much. I mean, it's a Friday night call, so it's not going to be the most technically sound one, and I'm very tired. But yeah, thank you very much for
Namaste.
waking up. Yes.
All right,
I've
let's
just
hear
had
it. What are your goals for 2022 in terms of trading?
in terms of trading.
Yeah. Have you made any goals or targets or anything? Anything that
Um,
you want to improve on? Since it is a new year.
I think like well, I can tell everyone my goals for 20. I've got some pretty big goals for 2022. And I
Is it
think
like
that
make as much money as you can?
no, I think
Okay.
it's about like what I'd really like to do, and this is less about. I'm kind of happy where I am with my trading, but I want to be able to add more in order to show people more. Because my trading is I'm kind of set in my ways, and I realize that if I'm putting myself out there, and if this kind of whole community and this whole channel is growing, and that's really what I want. Like that's the major goal for me this year. Is I want to, like, I do want to make Taurus Crypto the brand and everything around it. I do want to push that out because I feel that we have really good value to give to people, and I genuinely want to, yeah, like
So
everyone that's a
growth.
part, yeah, like growth for the community in general, and I want to be, but as part of that, I feel that in myself, I need to be able to offer more, more value, because I feel like what we've been doing this 6 months, okay, and it's the where we're at now, 6 months into the journey is amazing, and I feel that people I really hope that we're giving kind of good value and people enjoy kind of what we're doing, and being able to pass that on. But I want to be able to give more. So I understand that the market's evolving. I understand fully in myself that I'm in a position right now where I'm unsure on the market and I don't feel like I'm on form. So what I really want to do, and I think this is my goal for this year, is to just improve. I'm always looking to improve, so I need to add more to my trading. I know French Bull, absolute master of Elliott waves and the Wyckoff stuff, and I have a really pretty decent understanding of that. But I want to be able to get more of that myself. I want to be able to find new edges on the market, because there are certain setups that were working so well in previous cycles and so well last year that recently I've not seen been working so well. We do have things like, yeah, playbook strategies and things that I want to get more of them. I need to kind of make sure I'm constantly on the top of things. But yeah, I mean, I think that's it. Like you just got to constantly adapt and evolve to the market and keep improving like everything you do, for me. So yeah, that's my that's my goal for 2020, is just to get better at absolutely everything. Have you disappeared, man?
Oh no, my dude, no, I'm here. Yeah, there's a good goal.
Yeah, I was
No,
gonna
I
say
was
that's just
muted.
like
I was muted.
met with complete silence.
No, I was muted. But I was talking. I was talking.
All
No,
good,
there's a
man.
good years. Yeah, yeah. Let's hope 2022 is a good year. I believe
Yeah,
it will be.
I think
An
so.
excellent 21. Let's have a good 22.
Yeah, yeah. 2021 was a good one. It was yeah, kind of crazy year, but yeah, definitely looking forward to 2022. I mean, we're it's going to be a wild ride, I think, because yeah, especially with everything that's going on in the world. But yeah, Hill Your Boot says, any plans for a Taurus Crypto gathering in Edinburgh in 2022? You have quite a big community there. Absolutely. Actually, that is one of the big. So you've reminded me of one of my major kind of goals for this year, and I really want to start doing more events. I want to start um hosting a lot more events, getting people here, doing kind of trading like together. So I want to, yeah, like just hang out somewhere, talk trading, and do a lot more events over the course of this year, because I do think hopefully the world will start to open up again at some point soon, and we won't be so restricted. So we'll be able to do
Oh,
the
mate, the world is fucking open.
it
And
really
London's
isn't.
open. I don't see any. Oh no, I mean UK is open. Or England.
Yeah. And Mexico, which is why I'm going there.
And Mexico. Yeah, that would be nice, dude.
Oh man, I'm so looking forward to it. I need a break.
You're going over there to meet with the cartel, right? You know, you're gonna move a bit of Bitcoin back and forth.
Maybe. There are certain things I don't want people.
Oh. Hey, I had to pay taxes yesterday, and I realized one thing. Actually, no, I shouldn't say this on YouTube. Okay, forget that. Let's just forget this.
Let's hang out in voice chat afterwards because I mean,
YouTube.
I've let's hang out in voice chat afterwards.
Because, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I've had some stuff like recently as well. Man. But yeah, absolutely. I think that's a major goal for this year is like do the Taurus tour and travel around, meet everyone. If anyone here, if you're in Mexico next week, let's hang out. So I know James is there. I know Callis is there. Yeah. I think some other people. Oh, Michael Doran. I'm in Mexico now. Weather's great. That is good. I hope the weather stays nice for the next week. Senti, you got to do some cruise streams next week while I'm away.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice one, man. I gotta bring everyone in. So.
Mate, you know when you're away, yeah, the Lions play.
When I was in Iceland, I saw you did your NFT chat, didn't you?
I did do my little NFT thing. Yeah,
that was awesome. I joined in for a little bit. I was in the Hard Rock Cafe and I just had my phone out and I was like,
Hard Rock. Oh, they've got one in Iceland. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's cool. It's good. All right, I'm going to quickly. I want to see if anyone else wants to join in on the call because we haven't
open it up.
done. Let me go through. And I'm going to quickly pop to the toilet. And I'll be back in 1 minute. So I'll be right back.
Hello, Stigo. How are you doing? No, Luke's gone to the toilet, guys. Yeah, Luke Escobar, that's for sure. Hey, Taurus Crypto, what do you make of the long-short ratio on Binance? Let me have a look here. I do like those Binance statistics. Let's have a look what it's at. Binance long-short ratio. Huh. If I can find the fucking website. I know it's on the Binance website. Top traders positions. Oh, here we go. Crypto futures live data. Long short ratio. Period. Put this on days. The long short ratio is showing the net long and net short counts to total accounts with positions. Each account is counted only once. So the long short ratio at the moment is sitting at 78%. So 3.73. Okay, so the closer it is to 5, that's the more longs. Okay.
I'm back.
The issue with this thing is I can only go back to the 12th.
What are you looking at?
So somebody was asking about the long short ratio on Binance.
50-50.
And you can only go back to the like 15 or 20 days. Like I need to see more data to like fucking like really like see if this thing actually matters.
Whoa, oh, it's cold outside. Whoa, man.
It is cold outside, yeah.
I just went back into the house. It was icy. I slipped up and then, yeah. Oh man, it's freezing out there. Oh, I gotta warm up. It's the problem when I'm like 100 meters away from the house. So I run back inside. I can't complain. I've got a nice big garden. It's all good. Big garden in London.
See here, Bitcoin is doing nothing.
0.
Where did the S&P close? Near the lows.
I bet we've got bullish CVD here. Bet. Oh yeah.
QQQ sucks. Nasdaq shit. Bitcoin.
We do have the potential to squeeze over the weekend.
I mean, if you look at it on the 4-hour chart, or we haven't made. Yeah, it's just been going straight down.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
literally.
For like 60 days.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah.
As they say, we took the stairs up and we've taken the fucking elevator down both. So we haven't even taken the elevator. We just jumped out the window.
Yeah. Absolutely. There's no resistance. It's like. It's mad.
Yeah, that 50.
That 52k was so nice though. It was just the easiest trade I think I've ever taken. It was so obvious, and the thing is, it actually works. Like because a lot of retail were looking at it as well, and I was like, "Whoa, this might actually not happen." And we came up there. The volume was shockingly bad, and it just like peaked its head above for about a minute and a half, and then just never even looked back. Not even anything. It was actually crazy because it was the most simple swing failure pattern I've ever seen ever play out. And I saw so many people just bragging about it. It's like, oh man, we caught the 52k short. I was like, fucking hell, it's the easiest trade you're ever gonna get. Like, yeah, literally like 5-minute chart. You do not have a single close above 52k. And even only one wick above 52k. So yeah, we were there for about 3 minutes and then we find ourselves about 20% down. It's mad.
Nobody else wanted to come on the call?
I don't think so. Donnie's put some eyes. I've never spoken to Donnie.
Hello,
So,
Donny.
I mean, I'm just gonna post the. Should I just post the link and we'll see? Wait,
Yeah, just post the
actually,
link.
wait. No, what I'm gonna do, because we have been live for a while, and I'm gonna do show of hands for anyone who is watching this stream that is not in the crew, because I think I would probably rather just go into voice chat, and then we can talk about whatever we want.
The
Because I think we've
secret
been live
stuff.
for I think we've been live for long enough. Run is up for joining, and Donny. I I kind of feeling voice chat is the best way to go. So anyone who's not not in the crew, we're probably gonna just stop things now. But again, for anyone who is new to this channel, I would imagine not. Is anyone new to this channel? It'd be really interesting to see. Is there anyone who's new here? Fans in the crew? I don't think so. Go to voice. I think so. Yeah, I'm gonna go to voice chat because we've not got. Yeah, we'll do that. Again, anyone who is new, uh, please do check out tauruscrypto.com. The link is up above my head, like right at the top there. So tauruscrypto.com. The link is all the way up there. You can check out our website. We do have our free Discord community. So this is just the free bit, and then we do have the Taurus crew, which is where we do we have like over 1,000 hours of educational content in there. We do trading rooms pretty much every day. We do a minimum of 3 per week trading rooms, and then we do catch all the volatility as well. Again, today when we were coming down to those lows, we hopped into voice chat and we were doing that. And we have a bunch of stuff, so please do check out the website if you are new to here. And yeah, I'm going to probably end this here and jump into voice chat so we can just hang out and just do a Friday. Just do the Friday thing and just chew the fat and talk about the markets and not have to be streaming it to the whole world. So thank you everyone for watching, and I'll catch you again probably. Well, I'm away for a week, so there may be a
When are you
couple of
leaving?
Monday.
Okay. And you're coming back following Monday?
Yeah. Yeah, only a week. It's weird, but I couldn't really. I guess I can't take much more time than that. I'll probably do a stream while I'm out there, but
You're
it
gonna take
won't
your
be.
laptop with you?
I got my iPad, and
Nice.
it's
Nice,
really
nice,
nice
nice.
actually, the iPad. And then I'll probably just like walk around Cancun with my phone in my hand and.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, we need a beach stream. Or you need to
Exactly.
do a bit of IRL, dude. No,
Yeah,
vlogging.
we'll do a beach stream next week. I'll do a stream from oh, what's that big club? Not the Coco Cabana. It's the other one. It's the someone. Before I end this, there's the. I'm gonna be going to that massive club in Cancun next week. So yeah. Anyway, I'll see everyone there. I will sign it off here, and yeah, I will see you all then. Cheers, guys. Bye.
Cheers, bye.